What's going on, America? This is Kevin at Kevin's Corner, and I heard such a beautiful story today on the 5. Apparently, it was a little kid who was bullying other kids at school, and his father, to discipline him, made the little boy run to school while he trailed slowly behind him in his car. Now that is true bonding between a father and his son. Now that's some parenting. I'm so happy that we still got some parents out there that understand how to get their point across. And of course, the guy got persecuted on the internet, and he made a statement like, look, I'm not hurting him. It's great exercise. I didn't whoop him. You know, this is a type of punishment that he can learn from. But at the same time, you ain't killing the kid. And at what point do political correctness and all of these therapists and people in the world get out of home business and let parents be parents? And I'm not talking about coming in with the Bob Backlund, Jimmy Superfly Snooker judo chop across your kid. I'm talking about some creative ways of getting your point across to keep them out of the penitentiary. So here he is. He's probably raising a future Rocky, the way the little kid was running. If you get a chance, check it out. He was out there like, da-da-da, da-da-da. It was great. Yeah, little guy too. And he was just following slowly behind him while he jogged. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's a great way. Because, you know, usually, see, this is the misconception about bullies. For years, all of the snowflakes that was evaluating kids, they tried to come up with the reason why they felt kids were bullies. And it was because they were insecure on the inside. That was a way of projecting their insecurity. You know, they were bullying, not because they wanted to. It was because they were insecure and they did it out of insecurity. But after further observation, some people kept it real, and the now diagnosis of a bully is simply because a bully bullies because he thinks he's better than you. That's what it is. It's like, you know what? You're smaller, you're weaker, you're dumber, or whatever. I should be able to bully you. Period. It has nothing to do with insecure. If anything, it has to do with a little bit of narcissism. So my point is, this little guy, he probably is a tough kid. And who knows, if you channel that toughness into jogging, shadow boxing while you're jogging, never know. We might have another Rocky on our hands, might have a super duper athlete, but one thing he will have is some discipline and a healthy respect for authority. And I'll take that father any day over the absent father, over the father who promotes negative behaviors. And when I tell you negative behaviors, example of that was, I knew a guy had a son who was small in stature, and the father was small in stature, suffering from the Napoleon complex, of course. And all his life, he's telling his son, man, you got to be tough out in them streets, man. You don't let nobody talk to you reckless just because you small. Man, I'm telling you, man, you step, you'll fight anybody. Japped his son's head up. His son got into a fight with a big guy. Guy hits him. Wasn't trying to kill him. Punched him. Kid fell back, hit his head on the curb, died. Father probably in his mind thinking, my son went out like a G. No, you contributed to your son's death by constantly putting it in his head to just solve all his issues with violence. So there are some ratchet fathers out there. And this father had a very creative way. He said, man, I hate bullies. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I was growing up, I hated them as well. And when I got tough enough, I didn't bully kids. I bullied bullies. That's what I did. I said, if you a real tough bully, if you're a real tough guy, go get the bully and bully the bully. Yeah, I was a bully. That's what I was. I was like, let me find the biggest guy who thinks he's a tough guy. Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was a cute little story. It made me tear up when I see the male bonding that takes place. Not to mention, he had his kid outside doing stuff. He wasn't in the house punishing him. Video games, son, hurry up. You better play that game faster, son. Hurry up. You got 3 seconds to know. He wasn't trying that type of stuff. He did something creative, get the kid out and have some fun with it. Anyway, you've been listening to Kevin at Kevin's Corner. And, you know, Sometimes I talk about most of the time I talk about politics, but sometimes I just like to talk about cute little social stories that I hear and share it with the audience. God bless you. Don't forget to check me out on Wednesday evenings at 7:30 on my Blog Talk Radio, Kevin's Corner. The link will be in the bottom of this video. And check me out on Facebook, Twitter. And if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, please feel free. Other than that, God bless you, and we will talk to you soon in Kevin's Corner.